Hey Leute, willkommen zurück zu Mind, Path to Thalamus. Ich hab's, glaube ich, rausgefunden, wie es funktioniert, dieses Rätsel. Das ist eigentlich Pipifax. Ich bin auch so doof. Ich kann ja selber draufstehen bleiben, seht mal. Letztes Mal habe ich überlegt, ich muss hier Regen machen, um diese Plattform anzuheben. Ja. Und das ist auch schön und gut, aber seht mal, wenn ich hier stehen bleibe, bleibt es ja Nacht und die Portale bleiben auf. Jetzt gehe ich einfach hier durch. Warte ganz kurz, spring hier rüber. Hoppala. Und jetzt, zack, das war's. Ich habe mich so doof angestellt bei diesem Rätsel. Naja. Zack. Nevermind. Guck mal, das ist doch das Cover von Nirvana. Von dem Album. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
At last, it was done.
Nee.
I had only to get into the water, stretch my hand, and... this is what happened.
Nicht Smells Like Teen Spirit. Wie hieß das nochmal? War das Heart-Shaped Box? Ich weiß es nicht mehr, wie das Album hieß. Naja. Okay. Wo kommen wir jetzt hin? Was? Wow. Was ist das?
Sophia! I waited for so long. I can't believe... I followed your drawings. They led me here. Oh. I know. Sophia? Is that you?
Why, of course.
But... your voice...
Oh, brother. You don't remember my voice. And yours was the only one at hand, so I took it for myself. Has it really been so long? Do you even remember my face?
That's not... I've thought about you every day since you died. Every day!
Have you? Are you sure? Oh yes, we remember, don't we? Your obsession. It was always me. But was it really? The only thing you remember about me is my death. That is your obsession, not me. You dedicated your whole life to my death, and you led your own little Sophia to the same fate.
But no. I've been waiting my whole life for this. To see you again. To ask you... Can you forgive me?
I wish that I could, but I don't. And I can't, because I'm dead. And I've been for a long time, brother. Dead people can't forgive. I thought you learned that lesson when God didn't show up for your personal revelation party in the clouds. No, I'm just a memory, your pale imitation of Sophia. I'm not the one to forgive you. Turn around.
Oh, well, hello there. So you mustered up the courage to look at yourself in the mirror. The kid was right, you know. She couldn't help you be forgiven. She was a fantasy in your head. I'm also in your head, but I'm no fantasy. This little journey you've been on, this path to enlightenment, it's been fun, but what's the point exactly? How desperate are you to hide from the truth that you've conjured up this ridiculously fantastical quest for purpose? You made this up. So, why not just go to the goddamn tree? You fancied up this journey so much that the whole point of it escaped you. Which, I will give you, is quite an accomplishment, considering it was you who decided to imbue purpose to any of this. So, let's go. Throw something together for an ultimate epic battle. You know you want to.
Pathetic.
Was ist jetzt hier los? Ich will keinen Epic Battle. Das passt überhaupt nicht in das Spiel, finde ich, ehrlich gesagt. Och nö.
If you aren't going to exercise some self-examination willingly, let me do the honors. You have delayed it long enough. All of that bullshit insight into your mind and the universe? Honestly, what were you thinking? Oh, I know what you're thinking right now. That this is another lesson. Another opportunity for redemption. Oh well. I guess that makes me the perfect antagonist, doesn't it?
Your last obstacle in this suspiciously tightly designed narrative.
Okay then, I'll play along. So do it. Focus. Fight me and find forgiveness. Go on, contrive a big, epic battle against your nemesis. The ultimate challenge.
Das finde ich sehr komisch gerade, was hier passiert. Kann ich da wieder draufspringen? Tatsächlich, guck mal.
Didn't you ask yourself why there was always a way to go on? No obstacle that couldn't be surmounted? No brain teaser without an answer? Reality doesn't work that way. You rigged it. And why wouldn't you? It was just a playground of your own making.
Was ist hier los?
Back to scrolling around on your neurons, huh? Good.
Oh.
There's a lot of free space here, isn't there?
Au! Was ist hier los?
Look out for those evil balls of death! They are quite deadly, you know. Or whatever passes for death in here at any rate.
Ich will das nicht.
What do they even mean?
They look like, well, just evil balls of death. There's just no other way of putting it. I mean, it's not a terribly elaborate metaphor. Did you just run out of ideas?
Ja. Oh, was ist hier los, sag mal? Und so laut alles.
Oh, perfect. That's it. Trap me with your neurons. Isn't that poetic? I think. And how about that colossal metaphor for your daddy issues? What, you needed to face something before the great revelation, so you pulled that nonsense out of a hat? Wasn't it just masterful symbolism, by the way? An authoritarian parent you never faced in life turned into a gargantuan effigy looking to stomp you. Truly masterful. Dabble in symbology. Or myth-making. I'm sure that pays better in the end.
Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder los? Alter Schwede, ihr kommt immer wieder von diesen Teilen da.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. Irony. And let's remember how all this started. Who prevented you from going into the red light? Was it fate? Or maybe her? Of course not. It was you! It was you all along. You didn't want to choose, so you let your subconscious decide. And look how well that turned out.
Oh, was soll denn das hier?
Did you know caves mostly consist of dead ends? Of course you do. That's why I know. So, how is it that your cave had a single path from the entrance to the exit? You bad, bad boy.
Oh, super.
Those portals of yours always led you to wherever you needed to go. The plot thickens.
Wie mache ich das? Ich brauche noch... Warte mal. Diese roten Teile hier. Ich muss wahrscheinlich immer Nacht haben, sonst geht's nicht weiter. Tja, dann machen wir mal Nacht. Bestimmt komme ich hier auch nicht weiter. Oh, jetzt hört's mal auf, dieses Gebrutzel. Das ist ja furchtbar. Hä? Wie komme ich denn weiter? Ich brauche auf jeden Fall noch eine Kugel oder so. Ja. Na, klasse. Wie soll das gehen, Leute? Wie soll das gehen? Ach, das klappt ja tatsächlich. Ja, okay, ich habe was rausgeschnitten, Leute. Ich habe jetzt ein paar Minuten rumprobiert. Oh. Okay. Ja, alles klar. Ich muss wohl warten. Guck mal, der ist aber auch blöd. Jetzt hilft er mir mit meinem Rätsel. Also, ich helfe mir mit meinem Rätsel. So, jetzt warten wir noch kurz, bis das weggeht. Ja, super. Der dreht jetzt alles für uns weiter. So. Ah, was? Was war das denn? Ekelhaftes Geräusch. Oh, ah ja. Oh, komm schnell. Ausnutzen. Ah. Und jetzt? Ach, der Regen. Der Regen. Oh, guck mal, das ist ja super. Das klappt ja 1A.
Oh, I insist. Ensnare us some more. But make it snappy. Things will get tricky if you don't.
Ja, ja.
Oh, do cheer up. Your utter failure in life has not been in vain, you know? As an authority on yourself, I can assure you of that. You have learned some hard truths along the way. Do you want to hear some of them?
Nein! Nein! Ich falle.
I dare you to try and throw that spear away. Go on, give it a try. Come on, you know you can. You know what happens next. They always come back. Doesn't make much sense, does it? But of course, without it, you can't go on. So a new one must spring out of nowhere. How terribly convenient. Come on, defeat me. Vanquish your enemies. Give it your best shot. Take all those silly little jigsaw puzzle pieces and... Well, what, exactly? Isn't all this a bit pointless? Well, in the end, you would know better. It's your mind, after all.
Aha.
I love this. Nobody is after you, but you keep pressing forward, so step on the gas.
Wo bekomme ich jetzt hier noch?
You can dream up 1,000 ways to lose your mind, and you created me. Is it easier this way?
Warte mal, natürlich.
You don't remember her face, her voice. That much we've established. And wasn't that a shocking revelation? But her hair. Oh, how much you loathe that you love reminiscing about those golden strands of hers.
So. Jetzt schnell. Bevor das Ding einmal die Runde macht, muss es doch eigentlich funktionieren, oder? Das muss funktionieren, wenn das nicht so krachen würde jedes Mal hier. Oh, tut's wohl nur beim ersten Mal. Ah. Komm schon. Oh, das meine ich. Ekelhaft. Ekelhaft. Komm schon. Jawohl.
And now we arrive to the base of the tree. Tell me, what exactly do you expect to find in its roots?
An den Wurzeln soll ich suchen. Och nö.
Do hurry up. This whole area is gonna get wet fast. You don't want to drown as well, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that's a family tradition.
Au. Oh nö.
Alright, come on, let's go. Yes, towards those columns in the back. Why else put them there, if not to guide the way? Oh, wait, remember the flooding? Don't worry, it's nothing. It was just to move you along. I was getting a bit bored. You sank so low you wasted away for years, distressed, useless. Then you traded that for some kind of atonement. And for what? Your obsession left you right back to where you started, with her golden glow dimmed at the bottom of the ocean. Fighting against it only led you to recreate the disaster. You know it in your heart. If you go back, you will fuck it all up again. How many times will you kill her?
Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich überhaupt was gegen ihn ausrichten kann.
You live for your sick longing of her. That's who you are. There's no going.
This ends whenever you want to.
But why? You need me. You need me to tell you these truths. The truth about yourself. You are not worth a second chance. How many times will you kill her?
Okay. Seltsam. Sehr, sehr seltsam, Leute.
You cannot trim a lily, give it a red coat of paint and lovely fragrance, and call it a rose. I wasted my life trying to fix her death, and used my own daughter for that purpose. Named her after my dead sister, for God's sake. That's how to screw up your child 101.
As you might have already guessed, I got a pretty serious head contusion back there. Damaged my thalamus, the part of the brain that regulates consciousness.
But I found my way back. Though when I woke up, everything felt so alien to me. Especially those goddamn smartphones. No offense, people of the future world. I got used to it in the end. The minute I was back on my feet, I got on the road, and for the first time ever in my life, I have no big plans. I'm just living, just like John Lennon said, though I may be paraphrasing. I almost feel as though I haven't been comatose for a decade. Almost. I did learn, though, that Sophia had followed in her own family's muddy footsteps. She never settled. She's chasing her own storms. Strangely, I don't feel like I'm in a hurry to get to my new objective. Not this time. I don't know if she'll forgive me, but I know now that's not really the point. I have to find Sophia and let her know that she can't drown in obsession too. I think it's time I finally told her about her grandfather. And myself. But not my sister. I'm done with that. No more divine concerns. No more identity crisis. I found my way back to my own self, and I have to tell her how I did it. I have to tell her about my path to Thalamus.
Okay. Ich überlege gerade, Leute. Also war gar nicht unsere Tochter die tot war, sondern Sophia, unsere Schwester. Und deswegen auch die Verwirrung, weil beide Sophia hießen. Ich bin total verwirrt, immer noch. Also lebt seine Tochter doch noch. Ah, das ist ja dann doch ganz gut ausgegangen, mehr oder weniger. Und er ist wieder bei Bewusstsein. Oder habe ich das jetzt doch wieder falsch verstanden? Na, ich weiß es nicht. Aber gut, Leute, ich will nicht mehr so viele Worte darüber verlieren. Es war ein schönes Spiel, aber irgendwie auch ein bisschen, ja, ihr habt es ja mitbekommen. Schauwert war 1A, aber der Rest, ja, es war ein okayes Rätselspiel. Die Handlung war jetzt sehr transzendent, wenn man so will. Es ging quasi nur um Selbsterkenntnis und darum zu erwachen. Das Unterbewusstsein zu erreichen, um ihm zu sagen, hey du, ich bin im Koma, ich möchte gerne aufwachen. Das war also der ganze Plot. Naja. Mir hat's Spaß gemacht. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch beim Zusehen ging. Es waren jetzt nicht so viele, die sich's gerne angesehen haben, schätze ich, weil, naja, man sieht's ja, ne? Zuschauerzahlen sagen ja schon was aus. Aber ich fand's ganz gut. Bin froh, dass ich's gespielt habe. Zwar nicht so froh wie damals die Esther, aber ja. Sehr schön. Vielen Dank an alle, die uns vertraut haben, dass wir unserer Idee folgen und dieses Projekt verwirklicht haben. An alle Foren und die Online-Communities, die dieses Wissen verbreitet haben. An die Menschen, die uns inspiriert haben, diese Story zu erzählen und zu beenden. Ja, was gibt's sonst noch zu sagen, Leute? Naja, ich hoffe, ihr hattet ein bisschen Spaß. Würde mich noch ein bisschen über Liebe von euch freuen. So ein bisschen Liebe in den Kommentaren und Bewertungen wäre super. Naja, ich verabschiede mich schon mal, lass noch die Musik ein wenig laufen. Ich bin der Boga, haut's rein und tschö tschö.